Let's refresh my potions. She is rough. A little rough. But we can handle it. I believe. I don't even know what she is. Who is she? Who is she? Does anyone remember that? She can make them jiggle however she wants. This is true. This is true. No! I want that. No. 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 This is not where I want to load in. There we go. No, no, no. La 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 la. No problem, favors. Right.
Footprints.
Plus 15 art, Igni crit hint chance to burn. Yeah, that's quite a good sword. The fuck? The bird off Big Brother, yeah. Remember her? She was mental. What did I get with this? 15 crit, cause bleeding, bonus damage from humans, 5% cause burning, 5% stagger, 5% stun. Let's try this sword. This sword looks cool. For those of you who have no clue what we're talking about, yeah.
Lead deeper into the cellar.
Yes. Is there nothing to loot in here? That's insane. Right, come on. Fight me!
Why'd you kill these people?
You are wrong.
I cannot let you leave.
I'm not sure what to do against her, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, hi. Bitch, man. Come on. It pure rings in your ear when that happens. It's horrible. I don't have a queue. No, fuck you! What the fuck? Easy. Easy. Hey Alpro, thanks for lurking. There's going to be one DLC.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it.
So there's more than one.
Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Body was chopped up after death.
Oh, I did that.
Blows creature that killed him. No Bruxa did this.
Most aren't as nice.
Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though.
Ew.
Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to?
That might come in
still
handy.
Pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
It does that sometimes where it like goes into Witcher sense. Just eat it. This isn't Divinity. What's on here? Look. All these barrels and nothing with food. Like what? I'm sorry, but it's finger food. It is nice whenever Geralt receives a helping hand. Wow, you guys are just killing it with the puns today. Wait, how did I get out of here? Oh, here. The stairs are right here. Good job. Wait, is there anything else around here I can loot? Locked as well? Oh, here we go. We got food. Cheese! Suffer. I don't suffer with your puns. No, not I. Ah, over encumbered. What am I carrying? 10 smoking pipes. Funny. Worn leather pelt. Snake figurine. Fire swallower's cap. 11 mugs. Wait, what did I just drop? Five rakes. 2 broken oars. Fishing nets. Plates. Skulls. A ladle. Butter knives. Maybe he wanted to settle down and open a tobacco store. Throw it out whenever someone asks for a hand. All those pelts are from leather's pretty heavy. Is it? I've also just got shells. Oh, they are quite heavy, aye. Oodles. Okay, that'll do. That's cleared a lot of space. Ordering pipes and rope ladders. It's the broken rakes that you want. That's your way. That's your way to go. Yeah, cheese wheels. Everyone has to hoard the cheese in Skyrim. It's like the way. This is the way. This is the way to the cheese. And sweet rolls, yeah. Let me guess, someone stole your sweet roll. Yeah, right after they took an arrow to the knee, apparently.
What?
Ew! Ew! That cough! What the actual fuck? That is disgusting.
This giant belched forth the raw salt.
Why is he talking to children?
Need to speak to the
Have
Duchess.
another 50 or so in
urgently.
my inventory.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerine, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
A tale's for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Not always, but it's worth being good. No, the stronger wins.
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmerin's story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, he can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of
I think
virtue?
of his
I
culture.
must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Knight and Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from the grass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher.
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah.
Really?
Mentioned he'd promised his heart's captor a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go.
That numpty's going to try and fight that thing. He's so dead. So very dead. I wonder how you could do anything with that big chunky armor on.
I dedicate my
One of
imminent
these
victory
days.
to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell by the way she was pure. When he mentioned her name. Look at her, she's so pissed. Ah, he's going to die.
Damn it.
Ah, get wrecked, fool.
We have to help him.
More? Jesus Christ. Just throwing us into battle here, what the fuck?
Gotta keep it down. Hears us.
Alas, one nightling, the beast used its power.
Oh, hello.
And not be
Silver.
down came the Witcher in one mighty bound to give fight to the beast. Its plans confound. Out, shit. And thus the Witcher's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust.
I can't. I'm not doing anything.
Fire to the wood. For nothing in this struggle can come to any good. What was all in the monsters the victor? Then naught shall have come of that.
How do you?
Our hero struck deep by the shell out of the cross, so the witches compelled his cavernous walls.
How do you? I'm literally doing nothing to it.
The fate of the beast has been read by the gods. Soon the witches shall triumph against all odds. The Witcher waited till the time was true, then 12 danced and spun, struck the monster right through. Like a bold leaves at the love's first spurt, so the witch threw the Selma, then its foul heart hurt. Dodge knife, flee fate, racer strikes belly, Selma's kite. The Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Well, I mean, do I want to leave it pure injured? I don't think so.
It suffered enough.
The monster lies slain! The fight is done! Praised be the victors!
The ears.
Guillaume.
The lad came down
I really
to
think my
close the
glasses
eye.
would fit in better here.
I'm fine.
I might change to those.
Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Veteran,
Your
thank you so
Grace.
much for the follow.
We knew that to summon
Appreciate
her was
it.
a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk.
We should talk.
We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace, Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights
Oh,
have
fuck
battled
off.
beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Okay.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here.
Not yet.
We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Forgotten in a decade. Do I not get to loot this thing? There's no loot on it, really. Cheated.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
No, it's friendly.
Your Grace.
Always making friends, I
Witcher.
know.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsmen handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates
A little bit.
nothing of the sort.
Maybe.
We must listen to him.
Take from that what you will.
attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have.
Money,
always.
thank you so much for the follow.
And we've
Appreciate
enough
it.
trouble as it is.
Welcome.
Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay.
Yes,
Are
let's.
the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again.
Did we get a house?
Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crispy was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck.
Nice.
He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Numismatics? Wow, the language in this one.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why.
I know. Who wants to wear bunny
Hang
ears?
on.
Ridiculous.
Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
Your Grace, we need to find Milton. Immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere,
Wow.
waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
That sounded like she was shouting to the horses to ready her horses. Didn't it? Numismatics, the study or collection of coins, banknotes, and medals. I bet Will knew that. Oh my god, your dress! Wow, that was creepy as fuck, that look, man. What the hell, Geralt?
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward!
The independent horses don't need no grooms.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Why is he fighting her over it? Weirdo. Why not just give her it? Why is he trying to keep a hold of it? And why is the water like oily? That can't be safe. Oh my, these sausages are actually like horrible smelling because I'm not hungry anymore and they're like wafting up my nose. Wafting! Waft. Oh! Look at you two making polite conversation.
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Really? Really?
Clear the way, I said! Is this part of the game?
Banquets and wine.
It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand,
thanks,
they
Disco.
can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
You should
No
keep it
other
always like
option.
that.
But time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
What was bear? Goose is just asking people so he can mention it was at work at 5 o'clock this morning.
I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden
Doofus?
fish.
Wow, imagine calling him a doofus.
While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look. The golden fish.
That's
and the
not a
horn
unicorn,
both
that's just
contain
a
things or
horse with a big
clues that will help us
spike
find
strapped to its head.
Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Fiorano of the 1290 vintage. I do encourage you to try it.
If one were to call a state courageous or coward, what other part of the state would one have in mind?
But this is no true unicorn.
That is a fake unicorn.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Oh!
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
This is true fused. Very true. Come on, use your wit. Why are you not putting Axie or something on it, you noob?
Think unicorns. Rainbows, little girls, sweets maybe. Cold games not likely to tempt a unicorn.
Run! Or walk. Slowly. Calmly. Sure. In case trouble raided a unicorn alone. I know.
Damn, it doesn't have a sweet tooth. Almost had it.
Probably sliding down that hill wasn't best.
Damn it.
Oh, this is annoying. Let me run or something.
Crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse.
Come on.
An apple. Yum yum.
Yum yum.
Easy. Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Around here, it's wine.
Take look something back and white.
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
What the?
Toffee? Equilla needs to dress like a virgin. Yeah. Candy. I want some candy. Oh, okay, this is it. Where did my ears go?
Hey, wait.
Wait, where's my ears?
Stop. It's important.
Wait, yeah, where's my ears? That is important. What the hell?
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul
Every
of
time I put one on, the other
good
one comes off.
repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
He's ruined the game! I have actually lost my ears, I think.
What would you suggest I replace when
I have. My ears are gone. The actual fuck. This is outrageous. Why are they in my inventory? What? I'm going to put the glasses on for a bit. There. I think I fit in better. Don't I?
precisely is that?
I can eat this stuff. Nice.
An abstract.
That's a lot of beer. I know. I carry a lot of shit around with me. I just can't help it. I like to hoard stuff.
Oh!
Oh.
Fire eater? Who invited him?
Some disguise recipe to combine the two and wear glasses and ears simultaneously. I need it. Move! Regular day on the job.
Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
I am the law.
Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a crone, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
I begin like a groan hollowed out with ease and end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese. Think, stop. Can't think. What?
Is it about someplace really cramped, uncomfortable?
Because it mentions groans and a mouse? No, false hints, I think. Meant to lead us astray. Look, if we take road, Hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. You get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads heart cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Of course.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks. And the key to it looks just like the one we found.
How convenient.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
Ooh, leveled up.
Wait here.
Wow, she's pissed. Reminds it's back in the hearts of... Alright, no, that kind of stuff's fine. So obvious, can't believe you didn't see that, I know. Oh really? Now you can jump off things and not die? Of course. Like if I had tried to jump you down that wee bit of cliff, you would have actually died.
What was that?
Ew, look at the claws. Whee! Round at the caravan troop northwest of Carston. Look under the stairs going up the stage of the hidden chest. Okay, thanks. Fine. Nothing else till dinner.
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Plenty. Even more of the guilty, though. You're next.
I think not. You see, I've something to do still.
More murders?
Just one. Not counting yours.
Wow, these guys are ugly.
Kill again. How you like that silver?
Wow, I'm literally doing no damage to him. Oh. Wait, oh, this doesn't continue, that's why. Oh shit.
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Hello there.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
You being here, not some fortunate coincidence, I take it.
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Detlef. I fear he's become entangled. Landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Detlef is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Detlef is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
Seem pretty damn sure of that.
I am, because I know him very well.
Thanks.
Despite appearances to the contrary,
They're pretty great out.
You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlef, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
How are you doing, Rack Corbin? It's been a while. Hope you had a good Christmas and stuff. Oh dear.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Detlef an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlef found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had.
I thought it was a hand.
Sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlef's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him. Immensely.
This is a lot of chat. How you doing, Bobass? Welcome in. Hope you're doing good.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, thank you for the follow as well.
We share
Much
a
appreciated.
cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlef is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère la Chaise-Longue Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
You're a Witcher now too? Yes.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Okay. Right. Oh my god, look at my health. I'm literally dying. Let's eat some candy. It's some candy. I hate my TV does that. It keeps trying to turn off, but I've not got it set to turn off. Could really use some more food, man. It's really lacking in this place. Hello, E. In fact, there's loot there. A love letter. My beloved Clara, you have no idea how happy I am that the warehouse has been closed. How good is it to know each time we wish to embrace, no one shall stand in our way. Neither my father nor your mother. Shall never occur to them we rendezvous in this shuttered warehouse. I already laugh at the thought of them clambering over rooftops like before. Even now, writing these words, I feel how much I would like to see you. I hope it will be like yesterday. I cannot speak for you, but as for me, I would just as well we never set foot out of this warehouse or wonderland. Longingly, your Albert. Okay. Wait, where's the door? Here.
We must allow the Witcher to ply his trade.
Move! Right, let me have a look. Where are we going? Heading up this way. Okay, we'll run through the city, so we want to just go through to the square and then out. Here. Let's get daytime on the go so I can see. Shed some light in this situation. There we go. Much better.
Red, white, and rose.
Sir! Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Who is it? Spill the beans. I'll give him a tip.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
You got a really weird hat on, kid.
Dearest.
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain
29
more
months sub to
information.
a person I never
It
get
lies
to watch.
buried with
Is
him in
this
his
madness
tomb.
or what?
I enclose
Total
a
madness.
map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you. Thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide,
Aw,
please
fuck
take
off.
exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Imagine coming in with a sub and taking over Yennefer's a little bit there. It's just so rude. So rude. With your 29 months. Yeah, almost 30 months of someone that you literally watch once a month. I don't really know what that is. It has to be some sort of madness. Completely messing up that cutscene. I live it up to your name. I will not rends the game. We watch cutscenes in this stream, you know. Read things. Listen to the story. It's a foreign concept for you, I know. The guy just shoved me out the way.
He's no hero. That's the butcher of Blaviken.
Ew. Okay, we've got a couple of side quests here, look. We've got this. Oh, we can go see our house. We'll do these because we're lower level than the main story just now. Wait, there. Where is it? Up there? Okay. So let's head this way. Barely, but sure. I mean, yeah, I'm better than Ren's is. You would literally skip everything in this game. Is it normal that I can see my mouse pointer like this when I'm in game? I don't remember being able to see this when I was running about. Is it just me?
That's the butcher of Blaviken.
Like, can you always see your mouse? I don't know why, that's just like making me feel like that should not be there.
One more, and another two. Our Duchess is usually very kind, until suddenly she is.
It shouldn't be there. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Want to go to the right. It should not. I might save and reload it. Hold on. I was just thinking that. I was like, I don't remember this mouse being here.